Alright, welcome back to another Max Payne. Let's continue.
De Silva had promised me a 10 o'clock showcase. I had to make sure I was on stage and ready for my close-up.
Diga a Becker que vim para ele. Ah!
Ei, olha aqui. Tropa. Ei, moço. Mano, quem é esse cara aí?
Manda tua conta, rapaz.
Vai, fudeu! Meu conta não quero saber da culpa.
Ela não desgruda dela, meu.
Ei, quem é essa cara aí?
Convidado nosso. Quebra esse otário aí.
Deixa comigo, vou dar uma lição nele.
Então, o pai dela não desgruda.
Ladrão, filha da puta! Vai atrás de inocentes! Vai ver o que vai acontecer contigo, vamos aqui! É aqui que você vai se proteger, caralho! Tá pensando o quê? Hã? Onde é que você vem? Fica aí, caralho! E eu? Se fudeu, filha da puta! Otário! Vai morrer aí, otário! Deixa eu sair daqui, né?
Ô, segura a porta aí.
Eu vi uma outra versão.
Valeu, mas resolver aquela parada lá, hein?
Demorou.
Chega aí.
Valeu, amigo.
Hey, what are you doing here? Huh? I ask you a question.
Answer him! Answer him!
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing here?
O que você está fazendo aqui?
What are you doing here?
I don't understand. I can't hear you.
What are you doing here?
Doing here?
Me in the ear.
Hey, answer me. What are you doing here?
Back in the precinct after all this time. Time to find out what the hell was going on.
Atira agora!
Isso aí! Atira nele! Vai!
This should definitely be a John Wick mod.
I knew nothing resembling good times lay beyond that gate, but I was gonna have to face the music sooner or later.
Oh, they could definitely make a John Wick game with this. Holy crap. I'm telling you, Max Payne opens up so much more possibilities for shooters. I mean, that's how we got wet in all the other games.
I guess our little stunt helped some other civic-minded people raise valid concerns about community relations. Their faces said it all. I was on their side, but how could they know that? If they came through that door, I'd be leaving as a human shield and never leaving at all. Luckily for me, for once the police arrived just in time. It sounded like all hell was breaking loose. Whatever nonsense De Silva had pulled, it seemed to be working.
Está me achando por favor. Eu te fiz uma pergunta, pô.
A gente não tinha nada daquilo. Prometo.
Me dá o nome.
Eu só sei que teve um apagão. Isso é tudo que eu sei. Fudeu, me pegaram! Atira!
Damn. Talk about a prison break, am I right? Yep, got my golden gun back. Alright, cool.
It was time to leave this palace before somebody treated me to an extended stay. The last few prisoners were trapped in here, and more pressingly, seemed I was too.
Oh damn, what type of shot he did, dude? I forgot I don't have any pills. I should play this safe, actually.
It was Monday's arrest log, as far as I could tell, and no sign of anybody from Nova Esperanza. All those poor bastards have been checked straight into the Imperial Palace Hotel. The security switch had to be in that booth.
Well, at least I got a pill. At least. Alright, let's get out of here.
That kid had the right idea. There was no point bouncing bullets off that thing. I decided I'd try to pick up where he left off. And then immediately regretted that decision.
Crazy. Okay.
Levante-se, rápido! Abrir fogo!
Well, wasn't this nice? The perfect end to a perfect trip. If someone had told me 6 months ago this was where my life was headed, I'd have ordered a double of whatever they were drinking, drunk it, then blown my head off. Another dark, rainy night. Another police station. Another futile crusade for amends. Time moves forward, and nothing changes.
Atira agora!
Every bastard in the joint must have known I was on the loose by now. I couldn't afford to waste any more time. Special Forces painkillers.
Yeah, but it still comes into one.
Agora é sua vez!
Mire para matar!
Police food. The same crap the world over. But I could reminisce about the old days later. For now, there was more pressing matters to deal with. Becker's blood money from the good doctor. Serrano had canceled one side of that transaction. The other was on me.
Atira no filho da puta!
Acerta ele, meu! Acerta! Morre agora, caralho!
Gotta love glass, man. Gotta love glass.
It looked like the prisoners were giving them a run for their money. That's what happens when you hand some roided-up halfwit a commando uniform with special on the front and let him ride around his hometown in a tank playing soldiers. Sooner or later, someone's gonna decide he's not so special. There were a bunch more in the elevator, tooled up like they were about to roll into Fallujah. And of course, they were headed my way.
Prova pouquinho disso aqui!
If the heat was rising, that meant I was getting closer to the source. I had to keep moving. If there was one thing I learned since being in São Paulo, it was that me and the local elevators were not a good mix.
I did not even see him there or expect him to be
Whatever
there.
depressing fate lay on the other side of those doors, there was no point in putting it off any longer.
Tem certeza que quer fazer isso, mano?
Dura, porra!
Não, caralho! Eu fui atingido! Caralho, o que foi? Cusão, ele me pegou! Ele me pegou! Nenhuma!
Agora você vai morrer!
Oh, look at this guy. I'll be taking that.
I'd killed more cops than cholesterol, and still no sign of Becker. It wasn't the first time it dawned on me I should probably have gone over the plan in more detail, but it was too late for that now.
Yeah, but you never do. And we always wind up taking an arrow to the knee. Alright, I don't really talk much, but, I mean, a lot's going on. I don't think anybody could talk in this situation. I mean, I could crack a joke or two, but,
If I didn't hurry, Becker would be long gone.
I'll relax. We need some pills anyways. Yeah, there we go.
They had their body armor. I had mine. São Paulo's own David and Goliath. I'd pinned De Silva as a coward, but he'd risked more than anyone, and he'd never taken a bribe. I still didn't know how I'd gone from drinking myself numb in New Jersey to looting corpses in Brazil. But this was where I was, 5,000 miles from a home I couldn't go back to, on another suicide mission to clean up a mess that wasn't even mine. The CS were all but out of business in São Paulo, and suddenly Becker and Victor looked like local heroes in the war on crime. They'd really gotten their money's worth outsourcing their problems onto me. My old pal Serrano. We'd both been unwitting clowns in this sorry circus. Part of me hoped he'd made it out of that hotel alive. I didn't recognize the guy. Maybe this was the new slum king De Silva had talked about. A throne never stays empty for long. Fame at last. It was no great surprise I'd made Ufe's most wanted list. I hadn't done much to improve the reputation of Americans abroad over the past few weeks, and there they were, my illustrious employers, 3 dead and still every chance I'd go 4 for 4. None of this was going to look good on the resume. And I was in good company. Howell Passos, sent up north to find a washed-up gringo who would act tough and play dumb. Boy, did he ever deliver.
Is there a room that leads into there? No. Nope. Wrong door.
Continue atirando para proteção! Vai, cara! Eu só canso! Abra o fogo! Seu filho americano de merda!
What?
It was starting to feel as if I'd never leave that place.
Oh!
Like one of those nightmares where you keep running and running, only to discover you're chasing yourself.
I forgot to say a joke.
Nothing I was gonna find in there could make a difference now. I had all the evidence I needed.
Alright, I'll say the joke when it's time. Don't worry.
Tear gas. This wasn't good. I needed to find a way out of that stairwell and fast. That would have been too easy. My eyes and throat burned, but at least I could breathe. I was trying to work out what direction I was headed in when I discovered some more Brazilian architecture not designed for the American physique.
Don't worry, the textures will load. I hope.
There it was, the tape from the Branco security system. Jesus, it was that guy. I had seen him in the favela. Bachmeyer, Becker's right-hand man. His time would come. Him and Becker.
Well, guess it's gonna be like this for a while.
Tô caindo fora!
Zawada!
Se abaixa, seu pedaço!
Zawada!
I couldn't get that tape out of my head. Why had...
Hey, pal. Nice to see you.
Vai pra casa, gringo de merda.
I don't think we've been properly introduced.
I know who you are.
Then you should have killed me in the office when you had the chance.
There's still time, meu camarada.
And they're all dead. Sometimes I scare myself. I can't go in there, huh? Ooh. Oh, I got it. You was just cheating. All right. He'll figure it out.
Ai, caralho!
Foda-se essa merda!
Ooh.
Another pile of bodies and still nothing to show for it. It felt like I was detaching, that maybe this was revenge for something else. Something buried deep in the past. Rodrigo, Giovanna, Passos, everyone who'd meant anything was gone. Like so many times before, I'd found myself alone, locked on a course of destruction. It was at my worst when I was at my best.
All right. Ooh, a little bit of a test run. I can dig it. The world!
Meu, vamos nela! Continue atirando! Continue atirando! Vai atirando, velho! Vai! Vai atirando! Eu fico aqui! Qual é essa? Tá me tirando, cara?
shot the legs to ruin his balance, his steady aim, and his stance, and went for the head to fully execute a quick
It felt like
and
I
less
was going
painful
around
death.
in circles, getting further away from the truth. I had to find my way out of there.
No mercy, bro. Sorry. That's just the rules of war.
Vai, atira nele!
Becker and Bachmeyer had taken their pound of flesh and sold it on the black market. Now I was coming for mine.
Your key to surrender is to stay on the floor. If you're standing, you're still an enemy.
Beleza, rapaziada, bom trabalho. Só tô esperando a confirmação do outro grupo, mas o gringo já deve estar morto agora.
Senhor, ele não parece estar morto!
Filho da puta, pelo amor de Deus!
Ele me pegou!
Sucks to be him.
Hey! You Americans love to interfere in things you do not understand.
Oh, I understand plenty, asshole.
How stupid can one man be?
Ooh, accurate. Oh, he's serious.
I couldn't get a direct shot. I was gonna have to get creative. It was a waste of bullets. His cover was too good.
Okay, I got it. I didn't know he was still around. I thought he left.
All the fine work! It wasn't worth it! I'll think of you when I get my promotion! Your purpose! This is where it ends! Why do you think you're not dead already?
This was the passkey to Becker's office. I was close to the end of all this, and I could feel it.
Becker! Something funny about dying?
I felt like the avenging angel. I looked like a fat bald dude with a bad temper.
You disgusting piece of shit! I know everything!
Not everything, my friend. Let go of him, Max. Huh? There's a good fellow.
Well. Victor, I was wondering when you'd reappear out of whatever slimy hole you live in.
I'd like to just say, Max, I just want to say thank you for all your hard work, for my family, and for cleaning up that horrible mess with the crachá preto for us. You know I'm tough on crime. I give you a bonus, but I think you just frittered it away. Becker, take his gun.
Toma, seu filho da puta!
They had barred the door. My only hope was to chase them down. I knew they'd be leaving town, and my guess is they would try to fly out of here. Rich people love to fly away.
God damn it!
Anyways, what ended here? I guess the next one will be the final one. Who knows? I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!